My name's Robert Paysinger. I'm an attorney and I've been practicing law in Colorado for over 30 years. We represent people who are hurt because of the negligence of others. If you get hurt because someone's texting or because they're a drunk driver or even because they're just not paying attention, we want to help you. You're going to meet with me. I'm going to be your attorney completely through the whole process. And then in the event we do have to file a lawsuit, prior to doing so, we'll sit down with you. We'll explain the whole process. The good news is we now have what's called an expedited docket. Years ago, it took us 3 to 5 years to get to court. Now we're in court in 1 year. And the good news about that, part of the expedited process is that the courts have come up with a procedure, alternative dispute resolution. It's a less formal process than going to court, and generally we work with a retired judge who analyzes the case based on actually trying thousands of these types of cases, and that judge is able to illustrate to both parties the strengths and weaknesses of their case. And once we do that and everything's done under oath, we're generally able to reach a reasonable resolution. And what that means is justice for the injured person. What happens is we don't always get reasonable settlements, and so on occasion we have to file a lawsuit. I find great pleasure in helping people who've been injured where there's insurance involved and they need a specialist to help them through that process to achieve justice. The insurance companies don't want to do what's right. They don't want to do what they're legally obligated to do. They don't want to do what they're contractually obligated to do. So we help people go through the process with the other person's insurance company, making sure that they take care of the property damage, rental vehicles, and eventually we help them pay for their medical bills, their loss of earnings, and their pain, suffering, and loss of enjoyment of life. And then in the end, you're going to get a check from me for your injuries, your pain, and suffering. That's the difference.